to Hold Your Power, and welcome to part 2 of Getting You Ready for Love. So Poweranians, before I start on part 2, let me say it is my belief that anything we seek, we must put our higher power first. Remember, in all things He strengthened me, and for those of you that has not watched part 1, you may want to do that before moving on. In that video, I talk about taking care of your mind, body, and soul before entering the world of dating. So let's move on to part 2, guys. You must be prepared to separate the lies from the truth and listen to your common sense when entering the dating world. And now that you've gotten yourself together, the next step before even considering a date is to arm yourself with a degree in safety dating. In this part 2 video, I will talk about online and quarantine dating and the flip side to both. I will also talk about some of the lies and scams that you may encounter, safety rules, and the 3 words to run from, along with keeping your vajayjay sealed and jackhammer zipped. Poweranians, you are beautifully and handsomely made by your Creator for someone to love you like you love yourself. And that will happen. But male or female, you must always make sure you're safe while dating in person or online. Online dating can be challenging because of dating scams, and many people lie to appear more desirable. You might be given a picture that may be of someone other than who you are actually conversating with. So make sure to try and validate the picture. Google Face Match is popular. This site takes photos and find a match on different sites like Instagram or Facebook. You can then match up the information your potential date has told you. But be careful, because if your profile picture is the same picture you use on your other social media sites, they can also find out information about you. You can also use a Google Voice number, and Poweranians, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Ask questions for proof of who they say they are or what they say they do. Some scammers target older people, the sick, and shut-ins, or those with weight problems. Scammers also has been known to take pictures of homes and businesses from the web and claim it as their own. Also, listen to the sound of their voice. Is it broken language, or do they live in a foreign country? Or ask you to send them money for a sick mother or child? Or money for a plane ticket to come see you? Do they make up excuses as to why they cannot meet you in person? Or call you and speak sweet nothings into your ear? Or say things like, "Baby, I can't eat or sleep since we last talked for thinking about you. I want to see you so bad, but it will take me a year to save up $1,200 for a plane ticket. But if you send me the money, baby, I will be on the first flight. To you, my love, you will be mine, and it won't be long." Poweranians, don't be fooled by the charm and lies or the pictures they send you of the jackhammer looking like a 50-foot pole or breasts looking like 2 watermelons. This could be pictures taken off of another site, and this happens more than you think. And please do not send pictures of your vajayjay or jackhammer, otherwise you might just see your stuff plastered all over social media. Try to save the striptease for that special person that will come into your life. Now let's talk about quarantine love. We know that due to COVID, more people than ever are staying home. Lots of older people and widowers are reaching out from the comfort of their computer. So this escalation of wanting quarantine love have created an excuse and opening for more people to be scammed. But on the flip side, quarantine love can be a good way to get to know someone before meeting them in person. You can schedule a dinner date and movie using a video app, and there are plenty to choose from. Both of you can cook dinner while chatting or eating together, and then watch the movie all the while in the comfort of your home. This is a good way to know if you want to go out on another date. If you're already dating but do not see each other due to COVID, this can be a fun way to date. Just do not forget to look your best. Now let's go through some of the safety rules males and females should know about before meeting a stranger for a date. Never give out your information like your last name or address, where you live, where you work, relative names, or the names of friends. Give an alternate phone number. Tell several people where you're going and who you're going with. Pick a public place and do this until you get to know the person better. Do not leave home without your mace or taser. It's okay to bring both because some pretty funky stuff has happened to many people after they meet up with someone only to find another male or female waiting in the rings to rob them. Never allow yourself to be picked up and have a plan ready to escape the date in case you have to leave. You might want to double date or bring a friend along. Do not act desperate or dress like you're yelling. Look at me, baby. Take me, baby. Next thing is try not to drink any alcohol on your first date. And if so, this is very important. Never ever leave your drink or food with anyone, not even if you're with your best friend. Because it only takes a second for the person to become distracted and take their eyes off of your food and drink. And it only takes a second for a date drug to be dropped into your drink. So I will say this again to males and females. Always keep your eyes on your drink, and if you leave the table, get a fresh drink once you return. Also, bring cash and place it somewhere on you other than your purse or wallet. Now, there are 3 words you should not entertain when looking for love. Those words are, I am married. It does not matter what reason he or she gives for still being married. There is no future in loving someone married, unless you do not mind sharing and possibly putting your life in danger. Before your heart get involved, when you hear those 3 words, Poweranians, politely decline and keep moving. Poweranians, love is out there, single and waiting for you. In Poweranians, we must protect our vajayjay and jackhammer. I know we live in a time where people are open to many things, but let me ask you this. Do you want to date Mr. or Mrs. Everybody? They are pros at what they do. Do you want to date or bring into your life a vajayjay that the entire office or neighborhood has tested out? Or do you want a jackhammer that hammers away at everything that moves? Respect and protect your vajayjay and jackhammer. Remember, if a man knows your vajayjay is open market, he or she will come to the market for the cheapest price. If the jackhammer is on an open market, he or she will pay extra to get someone to even look at it. Sound horrible, but it is true. Put the good faith seal on your vajayjay and jackhammer and let it be known it's 100% foolproof. Poweranians. And you don't want Mr. and Mrs. Everybody. Slow down, Poweranians. Love is waiting on you. Love is single. Now we have one more class on safety. So stay tuned for part 3, while I will talk about different types of characteristics to recognize and to avoid in males and females. So remember, Poweranians, until next time, hold your power.